You. Are you broke as hell? Maybe you're staying in a dusty ass dorm room with a degree that's going nowhere. Well, boy, do I have the offer for you. The United States Navy is offering up to $25,000 guaranteed for those of you who are willing to ship out to boot camp by June 30th this year, 2022. For anybody at the ages of 18 to probably still in high school or about to graduate high school, you're likely to think that this is an amazing idea. The opportunity of a fucking lifetime, right? Subscribe to the channel, because I'm here to help you not make dumb decisions like this. In this video, we're going over exactly how I think the Navy is looking for lollipops.
Boy, if you don't.
Now my whole team split up. I'm like, damn, man, what the fuck? These young bucks making them bucks. We had the whole city with us. It's like Party City with us.
What's poppin' YouTube? 9/11 the baby go. Welcome to the Go Farm. I got something for you. Today's video was brought to you by me. But if you visit this channel often enough, then you know that I normally make videos based off of the questions that you guys ask in the comment section. If you would like to see a video in the future based off a question that you have, just drop it in the comment section below after you've subscribed and liked the video. Now with $25,000, you're probably thinking you're gonna get out of boot camp and buy a brand new car. Yeah, you get a car, all right, but it's probably gonna be a used 2002 Honda with a missing motor or a Flintstones car. There's a lot of caveats to that $25,000 that you're probably not going to be initially told. If you decide that you want to take advantage of that guaranteed $25,000 or potentially more, then make sure that you watch this video at least to the end. That way you know the right questions to ask your recruiter once you go through the process. First things first that you need to understand about that $25,000 is your ass ain't getting $25,000. Like almost everything else in the world, that shit's going to be taxed. You see, approximately 28% of that $25K is going to be taxed away from you. And the crazy part is, it's not just that $25,000. Let me explain. You see, once you graduate boot camp, you're more than likely going to get half of that money up front, half of that taxed money, might I add. And you're going to get the rest of your money in increments throughout the rest of your contract. Here's the thing. That money also is likely going to be taxed 28% as well. 28% this year's increment, 28% that year's increment, 28% this year's increment, 28% that year's. Now, please don't make me pull out a calculator and do math. I'm not good at it. My point is, you're not going to get all of that money up front. And even at work, I was talking to leadership, and apparently there's another caveat. Again, you need to ask your recruiter this. But what I've been hearing is that the Navy is trying to get people to sign a 6-year contract. Now, if that's true, you're kind of getting fucked, because not only have I heard that it's a 6-year contract, but I've heard that it's a 6-year contract specifically for sea duty. You probably don't understand what the fuck that means. Let me help you out. Whereas normal people do about 4, maybe 5 years of sea duty. In other words, we're stationed on a ship and then we go to shore duty and have more or less a regular like job in the military. You're gonna have an extra year on the ship. If, again, what my leadership told me is true, but I cannot stress enough. Talk to your recruiter to make sure that it's true. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how good that is, because a lot of recruiters tell you bullshit because they got a quota to meet, but I don't know. See how much shit you can see in writing. That's what I'd advise. Now, for people that already thought about joining the United States Navy and they don't mind being on sea duty for a long period of time, this whole video doesn't really necessarily concern you. The thing I want to drive to you in this video is that you need to make sure that you read the fine details in your contract. I understand how an enlistment bonus can sound nice and all, but please do not sign your life over to the United States government based off of $25,000 fucking dollars. A $25,000 that you're not gonna completely get, and that's gonna be taxed multiple times. In other words, what I'm trying to get in your head is, don't sign your life away for an annual dollar amount that is less than what an average McDonald's employee makes at the end of the year. No shade to McDonald's employees, but you get my point. If anything, this enlistment bonus should just be icing on the cake. And by that, I mean for people that were already dead set on going in, don't mind being out to sea duty potentially for a long time, and probably was already thinking about making this a career to retire in. Because there's many people in the military that's having a difficult time staying in, let alone getting an enlistment bonus. Or a re-enlistment bonus in that case. Hey, if you made it this far to the video, hopefully you subscribe. But do me a favor, make sure to comment down in the comment section below how much money it would take for you to enlist or re-enlist if you're already in. I'm curious to see what you guys are gonna say. Anyway, back to the video. Give it a like. And here on www.navy.com, it says earn 25K to 50K in bonuses when you ship before July. Why do I feel like I'm like recruiting? It feels icky. Feels nasty. For a limited time, all active duty future sailors who leave for boot camp before June 30th are guaranteed at least 25K bonus regardless of job. Some will qualify for multiple bonus up to 50K. Air rescue swimmer, 24,000, cryptologic technician, Interpretive. See, this is why my job is simple. Explosive ordnance, 18,000. Missile technician, 5,000. What the fuck? So I'm assuming that this is just extra money that will be added on to the 25K. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel because I'm actually going to be talking to a recruiter to get more information about the additional dollars that I'm seeing here beside different rates. It should be very helpful and informative for the people that's actually considering joining. But in all honesty, if the Navy is offering extra money for specific rates on top of that initial $25,000, don't just pick a rate based off of that extra money. When it comes to picking rates, my recommendation is pick rates that can easily transfer in the civilian world from the military one. What is the point of getting all of this money for a job that uploads bombs and download bombs from jets just to get out of the military, go into the civilian world and never work, never be in a situation where you're uploading and downloading bombs? Do not let these funky ass $18,000 that's going to be taxed influence you into picking a rate. When you pick a rate, I recommend you pick a rate based off of how well does this transfer into the civilian world, and does it pay well in the civilian world? Can you get training for this job on the military's dime just to get out of the military and then make good money in the civilian world, whether you want to make that a career or whether you want to do something part-time while you're finding yourself? You see where I'm going with this? Imagine missing out on a good job once you get out of the military because you chose a basic ass job that was offering you $10,000 or $5,000 of taxed money. Come on now, come on, bro. Do I believe the military is looking for a sucker? Yes. Do I believe that you're a sucker just because you enlisted in the military and got the enlistment bonus? No. For the right person, this can be icing on the cake, but for the wrong person, this can be icing without the cake. 9/11 the baby go. Thank you guys so much for coming to the Go Farm. You guys are the greatest. I will see you guys on the next video. Drop down in the comment section below and let me know what you would like to see next. Peace.
So it's like meant to you're supposed to get like bullshit gifts for people.
It's like a game, kind of like a funny game.
Right.
Like they'll give you a pocket pussy or something.